Uh-oh. People are putting shit together. It's starting to get written about in papers. I don't know. Stuff is starting to happen. Alright. Remember, I have a puzzle. I have all the pieces, or most of the pieces. I'm gonna put them together for you. And then you just tell me what the puzzle looks like when I'm done. Remember a few days ago in my other video where I was describing how the FISA works, and then we were talking about people going into the NSA database. The FBI was using non-governmental contractors and going into and doing about queries about people. That's going to come in on this, I believe. All right, I got some quick notes, just little points to let me remember dates and stuff. So let's start with October 11th, 2016. Christopher Steele goes to the State Department, gets interviewed by Kathleen Kavalek, whatever. Tells her, the Michael Cohen, they had the meeting in Prague. This is where that comes from. Yeah, Michael Cohen, they had the meeting in Prague about the Russians and all this other shit. 8 days later, October 19th, in the dossier, there's a memo. One of Steele's memos from October 19th, 2016. 8 days later. He's not quite sure where the meeting was with Cohen and the Russians. He don't remember. He's not sure. You knew 8 days ago where it was. Now you don't know. 8 days later, you don't know where it is. But funny, another memo, October 20th, 2016, the day after, it's back in Prague. Was somebody in the government, was somebody helping Steele get his story straight? I mean, this is how we think it happened. October 11th, Cohen has the meeting in Prague. Now, in Kathleen Kavalek's notes, she says she's going to check travel records. And we know Michael Cohen, this Michael Cohen, wasn't in Prague. Never been to Prague. So by the time, 8 days later, by the 19th, this guy, he wasn't in Prague. Oh yeah, I don't remember where the meeting was. Okay, I'll write that down. Yeah, I don't remember where the meeting was. Hey, wait. Let's go look for other sources. Maybe we can find out where it was, where he was. Did they go look at the about queries? Did they punch in the name Michael Cohen? And all of a sudden, a Michael Cohen, not the Michael Cohen, was in Prague, went to Prague? And they were like, oh look, Michael Cohen went to Prague. Okay, put it back in the report. Then October 20th, Prague is back in the report. This is, we know this. This is all stuff we know. Okay? When I'm making, this is not conspiracy theory. This is none of that. So, Kathleen Kavalek, right off the bat, she knows this guy's bullshit. She knows Michael Cohen didn't go to Prague. This is also the famous interview where he said something about the Russian embassy in Miami. Oh no, the Russian consulate, not embassy. The Russian consulate in Miami. Kathleen Kavalek knows there's no Russian, there's not one in Miami. So she knows this guy's bullshit, full of shit. So you know she's reporting this forward. Okay? Alright, so now the FBI is investigating this. We know this from the IG report. We also knew this, if you followed Q, this is not a Q video, but we knew this over a year ago. We knew Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and maybe Andy McCabe went to London and some other places, November and December of 2016, investigating. the Steele dossier. And we know they found nothing. That's where I think Peter Strzok had the famous text, I'm afraid there's no there, referring to Trump doing anything wrong. So, let me take a quick peek at my notes after I make this turn. Okay, we covered October. Now, November, December, we know Strzok, Page, and them go overseas to investigate the Steele stuff. And now Comey is aware. He's aware of the State Department interview, and now he's aware of what his people are telling him that went overseas to investigate. Everything is bullshit. Okay? Everything's bullshit. What do we also know from the IG report? We know that Comey on January, now mind you, the FISA's already been going on for 3 months. It started in October of 2016, the first FISA. It's going to get renewed again this January that I'm talking about right now. So January 2017, we know Comey spoke to Steele's subsources. And Comey knew then, January 2017, that everything in the Steele report was bullshit. The subsource told them. They told them it was bullshit. We know it. They know it. Everybody knows it now. Anybody who can read knows it. That it was bullshit. All right? That's part 2. Part 3, Wall Street Journal. Today or yesterday. I forget the woman's name. Very good reporter. Now, Wall Street Journal is not exactly a far-right place, but they've been doing a pretty decent job with the news on both sides. They seem to be one of the more fair newspapers. Wall Street Journal, she puts out an article. Robert Mueller dossier dodge. I'm surprised nobody put this together yet. Now remember, we know, the FBI knows by January 2017, the latest, that the Steele dossier is bullshit. And we know the FISA's, we all know now, the FISA's all bullshit. Well, how come nowhere in the dossier, not the dossier, excuse me, how come nowhere in this Mueller report does it mention Christopher Steele's dossier was 100% bullshit? Wouldn't the special counsel for the American people tell the American people, hey, you know what, don't worry, we found out the Steele dossier was bullshit? No. Why? Why? Where's my notes here? So he knows, okay? He knows the Russian collusion, the Russian, all the Russian shit, he knows is bullshit. Comey knows it, Strzok and Page know it, McCabe knows it, everybody knows it by early 2017. Mueller's not appointed special counsel till July 2017, right? May, June, July 2017, something like that. Did Mueller know from day one that the whole Russian collusion thing was bullshit? How could he not? How could he not know it was bullshit? So, if he didn't know, if he knew it was bullshit from day one, the fuck was he doing for 22 months? We think we know what he was doing for 22 months. We're pretty sure. Now, I put the puzzle together. I'm going to tell you the image we see. And then you ask yourself, do you see the same image? Knowing what you know now. Knowing what's in the IG report. Knowing what I just told you about all the every date I gave you was factual. Everything. Everything that happened on those dates, what I told you was factual. Okay? How did he exactly put it? Was Robert Mueller's job to save the reputation of the FBI? Was that the reason why it took 22 months, $30 million, 500 witnesses, 2,500 subpoenas? Remember, he knows it's bullshit from the start. So why go through all this work? Why not run it for 2 months so you could say you did something and tell the American people the truth? We checked the 2 months, we found out everything is bullshit. Trump did nothing wrong. Couldn't do that. Why? Well, now that you see with the IG report, the FBI is up to their throats in shit. They are fucked royally. This is all going to come out. This is all going to come out. Have I said anything that was incorrect in any of my videos? Some of the stuff I've mentioned may not have happened yet, but I didn't say anything that was wrong. I posted on Facebook. I posted a Q drop from July, and I posted an article from 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. Everything in the Q drop from July is now in this article for everybody to see. How did that happen? How did we know that? Follow the right people. Listen to the right people. Don't believe everything these idiots in the mainstream media, and even half the momos in Fox are jackasses. Don't believe none of them. Use your head. Listen to people that are not in the mainstream, but sound like they know what they're talking about. At a minimum, if you want to know constitutional stuff, Mark Levin, perfect guy to follow. He's got a show on every day. You can find it on YouTube. He's got a podcast. And if you want to know about the Spygate shit, Dan Bongino, follow him. Every day he puts out a video. I'm telling you, you watch 1 or 2 episodes, you'll get hooked. It gets to be addictive. I start to get the shakes when he posts late sometimes. Usually he posts 1:30 in the afternoon, but sometimes he doesn't come on until 3:30. I get the shakes. I need my Bongino fix. Because he knows what he's talking about. That's all I got to say. Sorry it was so long. Enjoy your night. Merry Christmas if I don't post anything before Christmas. 2 days to go. All right. Love you all. Bye.